Good evening everyone. I am Manav and in this video we are gonna discuss current affairs of world and of India. So if I continue this video with the news, a great and a good news for Chennai Super Kings, and that news came yesterday. And the particular news is that Chennai Super Kings qualified for the finals as they won first qualifier against DC, Delhi Capitals. Yeah, it was not before the match people were wondering that Chennai will lose this match, as I was too wondering that thing, because Chennai and Super King, not Chennai and Super King, Chennai Super Kings and Delhi Capital met 4 times from IPL 2020 to IPL 2021, 4 times. And on those 4 times, which team won? DC, Delhi Capital won those 4 matches. But story is little tilted if I talk about playoffs, as both the teams played 2 times. Now yesterday was third time. 2 times before the yesterday's match in playoffs in 2019. Chennai played against Delhi Capital in the second qualifier, as they lost the match against Mumbai Indians in first qualifier. So, and another they played against DC. Always Chennai won the match. And now yesterday was the third time, as Chennai won the match by 4 wickets with a great finish of MSD, as MS Dhoni made many runs in last 2 overs. That match cannot be decided in the first or last over, as wickets were there, wickets for fallen there, and it was a little hard for Chennai to finish with a great run, as they won the match. 2 balls were still left yesterday, and it was a great win for Chennai Super Kings and made the finals again. This is the 9th time to Chennai to play in final, to qualifiers for final. Whereas if I talk about another news, that news is, I think, of again and again there is a spectrum, not a spectrum. This is again a caption here that is drawn on this page. This is again a caption contest 1326, that is the number written, PTI. This is a picture, I think you can see it. This. uh, this. You can see again that is written. Entries are invited to suggest a caption for the above photograph. Uh, the caption should be only be in English, with not exceeding 10 words and reach spectrum. The Tribune, Chandigarh 160030 by Thursday. The best five caption will be published and awarded 300, 250, 200, 150, 100 respectively. Each caption must be accomplished by a clipping of the caption contest and its number. Photoscopy of the caption photo will not be accepted. Please mention pin address. Again, you have a camera or a phone camera. Click and send us a picture for the caption contest. The selected picture will be used for caption contest. Mail the high resolution picture JPG format, .jpg format, and at where caption pics at the red tribunemail.com is a particular name. Selected entries for caption contest 1325 October 10 issues. See picture that I showed you. I think you must remember this picture. So there are 5 names that are written here. Applying bullet, soil mates, field trackers, fertile brains, TikTok farmers are some few names that has been selected by Tribune for the best caption award. Farmers mass barricade protest outside FM's house. There is written after the distraction administration back attacked from its Friday's promise of organizing a meeting of farmers with the principal. Yeah, there is a FM house thing. He promised to make a particular meeting with with farmers with the principal secretary of chief minister in Chandigarh on Saturday. And that is written, farmer made a protest as they broke police barricade and reached outside finance minister Parampreet Singh Badal's resident and Badal village. There was a heavy police force and anti-riots vehicle stationed. The farmer hardly had to face any indefinite protest outside Manpreet's residence by pitching a tent on the road and blocking both entrances. Yeah, they did particular protest outside the finance minister's house. And the news here is the another news is Haryana man held for firing at Kesgarh Sahib. At Nihaj was arrested after he allegedly fired into the air at Takhet Shri Kesgarh Sahib today. The suspect Panipat Haryana claimed Panipat Haryana. It was his salute to Guru. Kuldeep, a resident of Panipat, Haryana, he said that it was a tribute to Guru. DSP Raminder Singh Kalon said the man's name is Kuldeep. After praying there at the Gurudwara, went to the Parikrama and fired a shoot from his revolver. He at that time he had a revolver in his hand, and shoot from his revolver. This led to commotion, following which the CSP guard overpowered him. They took him from there. Police also registered a case, Section 336 of the Indian Penal Code and Arms Act. Arrested the suspect. A revolver, one rifle, and 21 cartridges were recovered from his position, said the DSP. And Bharat Ratna, Sachin's money in tax heaven. What is it done? At the age of 40, legend of cricket known as Sachin Tendulkar, awarded by Bharat Ratna. It is just a type of award that is given to the people who did any great work for the citizen, civil work. MOSN arrested after 24 hours of questioning. As I already told you about particular that is UP violence, Lakshmipur Kheri violence. If you want to know, so I'll again make it. And that thing is particular. There were farmers and BJP workers that were accused in that case. There was a great protest of farmers, and from those cases there is also a connection of BJP workers, as 4 of farmers were martyred there due to a car ran over them. And there were 8 people who died there. Four of them were martyred, and left 5. One of them was a journalist, as he didn't did anything there, as he was just went there to talk with the farmers that why they are doing this, mean just reporting. And while he's reporting, he captured by the farmers, accused by the farmers, and they took him and did some bad actions on him, a task on him. And they also, what they did, they beat that particular man with sticks also, and due to that he died, as he had no connection in this particular case, particular violence. As I already told you, he just went for reporting, but he captured. No. Oh yes, our news is still left. What happened there? First, farmers were protesting, as from the report that came. That report said that a particular there was a protester there, and a BJP worker, BJP worker took a gun and shot it on his head, and that particular gun came and martyred him. And with that particular violence, with that particular incident, all the farmers got angry, and they started doing violence, as they in anger they also burnt two cars of BJP workers as the BJP worker were going from there, and from that particular case, one case had came 2 3 days ago, and that particular case is uh, uh, what is the name of that particular man? I don't remember. Ashish Mishra, the son of Minister of State for Home. His son was also accused in that case. This has been told by report as farmer protested that they must get the justice on this particular case, and said son of Ajay Mishra was also Ashish Mishra, I think. Yes, Ashish Mishra was also present in that car. That car ran over the four farmers that were martyred here. And after that, as we all know, in the eyes of justice, everyone is equal. So when the farmer demanded for this, so after yesterday, no, not yesterday, the day before yesterday, what police did, they did 12 hours questioning with Ashish Mishra's son, as there was some also evidences that were telling that he was present in the car. And if I talk about Ashish Mishra, as his son is accused in this particular case, so he will not say that he was he's present in that car. He'll always say he was not present in that car. But some of the evidence that that the police got are telling that he was present in the car. And whereas if I talk about Ashish Mishra, he told that his son he was not there and was any other place. He was doing his another personal work. He was not present at that time when the violence took place there. And as I told you, um, Ashish Mishra's son arrested after 24 hours of questioning. Why? The police, I think, they got any evidence. That's why they made this thing. As after his son accused by the police, he met Amit Shah to talk with the particular case, on the particular agenda. But I can't say. Can't. And if I talk about sports, yeah. If I move to particular sports, I'm right. First news is coached by father via YouTube. Perth becomes national archery champion at 17. Paras Sunkhe was executed as he stood tall and the podium of on the podium of National Archery Championship. He won the match against Services Sukhchain Singh 7-3 to win the national gold. Madhya Pradesh Amit Yadav won the bronze. First, He coached by his father. Then in a medium school, new English medium school with the month of joining in 2012. After some time, as his father wanted his son to don't quit this game and to be continue and rise like this. So first he taught, as he was his coach. He taught him some basic arts of archery, and after that he made him to watch tutorials on YouTube, and now he became national champion at the age of 17 years.
He won.
And if I talk about time to rise and shine, but cannot now, it is not possible for India in Chaff series to time to rise. It is not the time to rise for India and shine, as yesterday was the match of India and Nepal, as Nepal is the point table king of this series, and India is at second last by neither winning any match nor losing any match, just drawn. Yes, but neither winning nor neither winning nor losing the matches, just drawn 3 matches, and yesterday Nepal, I think, won the match and made it as the India's coach. That's name is Igor Stamix, was disappointed after the matches of particular Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. Both the matches were drawn out, and after that, nothing. CSK look to fall back on experience versus DC. As I already told you that Chennai Super King yesterday won the first qualifier and made their set to be first in finals. As in 2020 IPL, it was ever rust IPL for Chennai Super Kings, but now it's not, as Chennai in the 2020's IPL, Chennai was the first team to be eliminated from IPL, and now Chennai is the first team to qualify for the playoffs. It was the first team to qualify for the playoffs, and it is the first team to qualify for the final. Yes. Batters flop as Australia Seal Series. Bale, bale, bale. As after the test matches of India between India and Australia, yesterday was the third match, and the day before the yesterday was the match of India and T20 match of India and Australia. As the series was going on, now it has ended, in which India didn't perform well and lost the series in the second. as there were 3 matches. Can you imagine? You will not imagine, I think. 3 matches. First match won by Australia. Second match won by Australia. As in the second match, Australia made that they sealed the series fully as they won the 2 matches. Third was also won by Australia. So nothing respect for Indian women as they didn't performed well and lost match. And if I particularly talk about batting and bowling, bowlers come back, but as India in the second match, what they did, India made only 118 of 9 wickets, and in the particular Australia, Talia McGrath and Georgio Wareham took Australia to an exciting win as they made it. And if I talk about IPL, that IPL is that 4 teams has qualified for the IPL. Chennai now qualified for the final also. And if I talk about the last 3 teams, Delhi Capital, RCB, Royal Challengers Bangalore, and KKR, Kolkata Knight Riders. Today is the eliminator match between RCB and KKR. The team that will win will play against DC in the second qualifier. And if DC want to be in the final, so the team will have to win second qualifier, and in the this eliminator will eliminate one team from this tournament, and one team will go, and in second qualifier one team that will lose will also got eliminated from this particular tournament. And in the last, Chennai is there and another team, TBD, team yet to be determined. And if I talk about another news, that news is nuts. What does that news? That news is Afghan nationals leave for home. Over 100 of Afghanistan people left for their home from India. Why? Reason is behind this is for Tehran on their way back to Afghanistan. Tehran, there's a type of festival, I think. To celebrate that festival, they went to Afghanistan. Another news and the last news for today, I think, is this. Yeah, the last news is nothing but Qatar met Shah over reopening of highways. Qatar met Shah for some talks about the highways reopening, as the highways were blocked due to the farmer protest. So I hope, friends, you understand today's particular. I cannot say that you can understand. I think you must be aware about the current affairs that are going on in our world, in this country, India, and I'll meet you at all those news are completed. So I'll meet you in my next video. Until then, stay connected with me and got the knowledges. Yeah, there is one news left. If I tell you 10 injured in drone attacks at Saudi Arabia airport. Oh, a misfortune incident in Saudi Arabia. You can also see the picture here. These drones are big in size. So I hope, friend, you have been aware by new current affairs with me, and I'll meet you in my next video. Till then, stay connected with me. Thank you very much. Thank you.